Commanders. Today we have some hot news about our team. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to stay up to date with the latest news. And of course, leave a like to support us. Let's join us in this together. And now, let's move on to today's news. Commanders get amazing injury update on $97 million Pro Bowl cornerback Marshon Lattimore. The Washington Commanders understood cornerback Marshon Lattimore was dealing with an injury when they traded him to the New Orleans Saints on November 5th. What we may never know is whether the Commanders understood the severity of Lattimore's hamstring injury. An easy question to ask, since Lattimore has missed 4 straight games since his last game with the Saints and 3 straight since joining the Commanders. Now, the Commanders are hoping Lattimore can finally join the lineup for their Week 13 home game against the Tennessee Titans and help turn things around after a 3-game losing streak that has left them 7-5 and in the 7th and final seed in the NFC playoff race. Lattimore hasn't played since the Saints lost 26-6 to the Los Angeles Chargers on October 27th, but he practiced for the first time on November 27th, with Washington coach Dan Quinn telling The Athletic's Ben Standig and Cale Clinton that the 4-time Pro Bowler was incredible in his return to action. That's a good thing, because the Commanders have never needed Lattimore more than they do now. From The Athletic, before the injury, Lattimore was allowing a career-low 42.9 completion percentage and a career-best 4.4 yards per target allowed in 7 games, according to Sports Info Solutions. Now, Lattimore makes his potential return for a team still in the hunt for a playoff spot. Commanders' secondary isn't making big plays. One thing the Commanders' secondary isn't doing? Making big plays. Washington has thrown just 1 interception in its last 5 games, which came against Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson in a Week 10 loss. Lattimore has been one of the NFL's elite cornerbacks since the Saints drafted him with the 11th overall pick out of Ohio State in 2017. He was named NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2017 and made his first Pro Bowl with a career-high 5 interceptions in just 13 games. It was the first of 4 Pro Bowl nods for Lattimore, who has 15 career interceptions in his first 7 seasons. In September 2021, Lattimore cashed in a massive 5-year, $97.6 million contract extension that runs through 2026. Injuries have been a problem for Lattimore in recent years. He missed 10 games with a lacerated kidney in 2022 and missed 7 games with an ankle injury in 7 games. Commanders RB Brian Robinson Jr. gives update on ankle injury. The Washington Commanders lost the game and running back Brian Robinson Jr. on Sunday, but they may have him back in hopes of pulling off a win this weekend. The Washington Commanders simply run better when Brian Robinson Jr. is on the field, both on the ground and as a team. So when he left, the Commanders lost to the Dallas Cowboys last weekend after his first drive with an ankle injury. The home crowd was a little underwhelmed. When he returned, he did so to a roar of applause, and then when he didn't return after halftime and Washington squandered a golden opportunity to get back into the win column, it was clearer than ever that Robinson is vital to what the offense is trying to accomplish. It was good news, then, that Robinson was back on the practice field Wednesday as the Commanders began preparing for this weekend's matchup against the Tennessee Titans, another winnable game on paper. It was a surprising day today, actually. I was able to get out there and put some strength and movement in, and I felt really good about what I was doing today, Robinson told reporters including Nikki Jabvala of The Washington Post after practice. I'm looking forward to making some big progress this week, which I hope to do. And if everything goes well, then yes, I'll play on Sunday. So I'm happy that I was able to get out there today and move around and see where I was, and I think I'm in a great position. It's not a sure thing, of course, and Robinson will have to see how his ankle responds to the day's work before potentially stepping up his practice on Thursday, typically the most competitive day of the week.